What's good, everybody? You already know it's your girl BK's finest, Azia, and I'm here on the run with your girl Sakara. Make sure you tune in.
Pharaoh Black.
And I see what I'm sipping right now. All this Louis got me dripping right now. And the word is you looking right now. But your girl to the club, wish you didn't right now. Tryna keep it low, keep it distant right now. But the way you looking at me is the issue right now. But we got us a dilemma. Can always staying with it, name Emma. Tell her don't roll her eyes when she see me going run up. She don't want this kind of smoke, bruh. Ain't fighting for no ain't worth fighting for.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sakara. You are now tuned into On the Run, and I have a very, very special guest with me, Azia. What's up?
Hey, boo, how are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for asking. We are tuned into your amazing photo shoot going on today, and you had so many looks, so many styles. Tell me, how does it feel to be you, like a day in the life of you?
What does it feel like? Well, I don't know what being anybody else feels like, so I guess being me feels like being me. It's just being myself, waking up, just doing what I do, doing what's natural. That's about it.
Yes. What was the best part of the photo shoot for you?
Photo shoots are just like playing dress up. There kind of is no best part for me. I like seeing the pictures. I guess that would be the best part. I'm pretty used to this, so I'm not like, oh my god, I have a photo shoot, oh my god. It's not like that. It's more like I'm gonna play dress up. I get to see cool clothes. Yeah, I think the pictures are probably the best part.
Nah, I definitely saw that. Some moments where you're looking at it, you were like, that's it. So
yeah, I think the pictures probably the best part, because I don't enjoy getting my makeup done. I don't enjoy the process of getting pampered. Well, not really pampered. It's like a job getting ready. That's what it feels like for me. I enjoy just being ready and pretty and like all dolled up and ready. If I could go like this, poof, and just be ready, it'd be perfect. But like getting my nails done, sitting down, getting my makeup done, my hair, I don't like that stuff. So definitely probably the clothes and the pictures.
yes, and I think a lot of people don't understand that it is a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
Very much so.
And that's the thing, like, when did you decide you wanted to take music serious? Because I feel like you probably knew from the get-go, like, as soon as you decide you want to do music, there's a lot that come with it. It's not just writing, and it's not just recording.
No, it's not just writing and recording unless you want to be a writer. But I decided I wanted to do music pretty late. My parents didn't want me to do music, so I went to school, went to college. I just woke up one day and was like, hey, I'm going to take this serious. I probably really decided to take it serious, like seriously, probably like 2.5 years ago. Yeah, but I decided pretty late. I didn't decide like, well, I wasn't a little girl like, I'm gonna be a singer. Like that wasn't what I was trying to do. Word.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I feel like it could come at any moment. I think that's the best part about when you do music and when you have a certain talent. So what advice would you give for artists? Because you've been on TV, you've recorded music. How do you get to the next level in your career?
Everyone's next level is very, very different. It all depends on your process. It depends on who you are. It depends on your level of consistency, your karmic place in line of the universe. Are you a good person? Are you good to people? There are people who are not good and they make it too, but believe me, karma misses no addresses. So it just really depends on you and your journey. You know, I would say just don't give up. Stay focused, stay consistent, do everything with intent, have intention when you do things, be sure about what you want. There's gonna be a lot of people in this industry that always try to persuade you to do things that you don't want to do, or make something sound good and it's really not. Just be sure about the things that you want to do, especially in this industry. That would be my advice.
Yes, and I love that advice. And, you know, speaking of your journey, it's 2020. 2020 has been a very wild year. But
yes, it has.
Yes. I respect the fact that you were still putting out music. You still kept going. You did a music video, which we got to get into.
I did like four videos. I did a bunch of videos.
Yeah, and that's like pretty much very difficult to do in a pandemic. It's hard to do in real life because of the production, but definitely throughout a pandemic. So for you, what helped you get by? Or do you believe in faith, God, anything like that helped you get through such a difficult year?
Definitely believe in God. Definitely strong faith. I like to say that I'm passionate and no, I don't know the word. Some people say hard-headed and stubborn. However, I say passionate, and I don't take no for an answer. I don't think that I'm stubborn. I think that it's just my will. I have a grit. No is not acceptable for me. I have to want to hear no for me to take a no. I want what I want when I want it. I'm very, I need it until I make it happen. Or unless God taps me on the shoulder or while I'm asleep, like, hey sis, that ain't for you. Then I'll let it go. So that really helps me. Like the pandemic, okay, what is that supposed to do? Like, I didn't die. There are a lot of people who really had to stop because they died. I was fortunate enough to not be one of those people. So stopping would just be like, are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing? People really died, and you gonna like not do something? And there were people who really can't do something. It just doesn't really make sense. So if anything, it just made me, look within, get a little bit more serious, learn more about myself, and assess things. But it definitely made me want to do more. Yeah.
I love that answer, and I think that's very motivational for everybody out there, especially when the second wave hits. So hopefully people will hear that and be like, okay.
Because the second wave did not hit yet, and it's about to be wintertime. It's about to be cold. If you live in New York City, I hope you've been stocking up on your food. Make sure you get a brand new lock on your door, because the 90s is about to be the 2020s, okay? Because they didn't even do the wave of evictions yet. So, man, the streets is about to be crazy.
Exactly. And like you said, we're in New York, so everybody already is kind of ruthless in a sense. So can you imagine this extra pressure? Like, I'm not here for it.
Matching purses and everything. Y'all better be careful. For real.
Exactly. But, before we even get into winter, we got to talk about Eat It Up, right? That music video, you had so many scenes, a lot of energy. It reminded me of, like, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yes, you definitely achieved it, because I was like, oh, this reminds me of what I know, speaking of the 90s. So, yes, you're so welcome. How did you come up with the concept, and really, what was your favorite scene to shoot and why?
Favorite scene was the milk scene.
Brown hair, blonde hair, all fun. Now, how many licks does it take to get a stick? Let me play with it, wanna see how big it get.
Loved that scene. What made me come up with the concept, for real, my process when being creative, if it's a song that just speaks to me, all songs don't speak to me. I don't even write all my music. But if it's a song that speaks to me, Eat It Up, I wrote Eat It Up. If it's a song that speaks to me, the beat speaks to me, then I see a visual. So I actually see what the video is going to be, or I see my words before I actually write them. And then it's like, oh, okay, I could pick these words to match these scenes that I'm seeing in my head. So that's kind of the way it works. So the video was really before the song. I knew I wanted to have girls eating ice cream. I knew I wanted different flavors of women. I knew I wanted it to be a woman not being slutty or hoish, but claiming that sex appeal in a way of I got the different women. I got women and men. What you want? I got gigolos. I got lady workers. I got classy girl. What you want? So that's the vibe I was going for in my head, and it came out cool.
Yeah,
I was happy.
Definitely, and you achieved exactly what you wanted. So that is so fire. Yes, you're so welcome. So, your music, I love it. Pull Up On You. That was crazy. When I heard it, I was
Pull Up On You,
yeah, it made me want to dance.
Song.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so talk to me about your culture and the background and how it influenced you and that song specifically.
Yeah, so Pull Up On You, I'm Haitian and Trinidadian. And Pull Up On You is a song, me featuring Azia, which is a Haitian artist from a band. Heavy in the voodoo scene, heavy voodoo music. Some people hear voodoo and they think, oh my God, dark energy, witchcraft, oh. But no, it's actually just a celebration of your blackness, of understanding your culture, your African heritage, your ancestors, knowing science, literally science, working with the universe, working with the world, just becoming one with energies, because human bodies, human spirits, literally is energy. So Pull Up On You was super special to me. It's the first time I got to make a song that spoke to my soul. It was just how I felt. So I wanted the video to be just that. I wanted people to see the video and be like, damn, I want to be Haitian, or damn, voodoo is cool. I'm gonna pull up on you. Don't play with me. So that's what I was going for, which is why it's still my favorite song, because that's still how I feel to this day. I will pull up on you, and if I don't pull up on you, I will go pray to them ancestors and somebody's gonna pull up on you. So like for real, I love that song. That's still like one of my favorites.
No, I definitely felt the energy. I felt like the excitement when I heard the song, especially when the beat dropped. It has like
my dad produced it.
No way. So your family has musical background as well.
Yeah, my dad is my main producer. I'm sorry. I be thinking everybody knows that. My dad is my main producer. So he produced I'm Done that I just dropped. He produced Pull Up On You. He produced almost everything on the Audacity but like one song. So my dad produces almost all my stuff. I work with other producers too, but I still always like drop what my dad does. Right. I don't know why. Like it's just like But yeah.
Exactly. Keep it in the family. I respect it 100%. I love that.
It just feels right. It's not even that I'm like trying to keep it in the family. It's just that I just be liking his stuff the best sometimes.
Yeah. No, I definitely love that. And I appreciate you even talking about, you know, your culture. And I just want to touch a little bit on Brooklyn, right? So how did Brooklyn help influence you? I mean, being on the show, of course, now everybody knew you was from Brooklyn anyway. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that.
Growing up in Brooklyn, actually, I just think Brooklyn is the home of the greats. We have the greatest everything. It's a huge melting pot. It's one of the largest cities in the world. I don't know if that's a fact, but I think it's a fact. I hear people say it all the time. But Brooklyn is big as hell. Four DCs, which is a state, can fit in Brooklyn. So that goes to tell you our population is like 8 million in Brooklyn, not even in New York City. So it's just a big, grand place with lots of different influences, lots of cultures, lots of different foods. You could be whoever you want to be in Brooklyn. It's no one that's judging you. It's just free reign, and you got to be tough. You got to be tough. You got to have, you know, like that grit, the seriousness, just the grind. Like it's just something about, you know, it's home of the greats. Like, you know, it's just home of the greats. Home of the greats.
Nah, that's a really great description. I ask people that all the time, and I don't usually get like that answer. So that was good. I love that.
Is the best.
What is one thing nobody knows about you?
One thing no one knows about me. I took Arabic in college.
And you actually know how to speak it today?
I know some words. I was better when I was in college. I got a B in that class. So, okay, it was not easy. I took it twice. But I know some words like Tasharafna or how to say my name. It's me, Azia. If I want to go to Morocco, which I was supposed to do, but life happened. I studied abroad in Italy instead of Morocco. And I think if I would have went, I probably would have been more fluent because you have someone to talk to. Right. So when you're learning a new language as an adult, you need someone to practice with more often versus when you're a kid and someone's talking to you every day in a specific language. Another cool fun fact, my first language wasn't English, it was Creole.
No way.
But, you know, I have American parents, but my grandparents, I stayed with them a lot. So like my first few words weren't in English.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I love that. And are you recording day or night, usually?
You know what? It doesn't matter for me.
Okay.
I prefer to record in the day because then it would just feel like I have the night to go be a night owl because I'm up all night anyway. But I'm cool with either or.
Okay. Salt or sugar?
Sugar. Definitely sugar. I'm a sweet girl.
Okay.
Sweet.
I love that. Netflix or video games?
Netflix. I am not playing video games. I don't even like the idea of video games.
You can analyze, you can have a tie to them 6, 7 bitches he got always in